Hello. How you guys doing? So look, hello Cake here. Hello Wimpy Wolf, although you've lurked, so thank you for the lurk, appreciate that. Arclade, hello, and hello Rupa. Rupa has hit a 10 stream streak, my goodness. My goodness. Point run, yeah. Speed running right now. Ah, good stuff. Redeemed name generator. I actually don't know what that does. Why is it there? And thank you for the headbats. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I might be coughing a little bit because my throat is a bit dead. No, don't ding at me. There we go. No, there's no cooldown. Rupert, don't press it. I don't have anything for it. Waste your points on fish, not redeems that have no purpose yet. Trust me. Don't worry, these are Saru's point. Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, you technically did win them, even if you won them from Saru. Oh, man. Ruper's a menace. Ruper's always a menace, but he's a good menace. If such a thing exists. Here was finishing some vids, also a late lunch, because today's been something. Well, I hope it's been a good day at the very least, but hey Hazard, how you doing? I actually, and God help me, whaled these points. Damn it. That's terrible. Alright, I have a few things to say before we start with the miniatures and the fishing. First of all, I'm tired AF, so if I'm a little slow or I don't talk as much today, it's because I'm tired, but we'll be building minis, so it won't matter too much. And the other thing is I've officially started demoing the room. So it's in the progress of finally becoming the ultimate hobby home office. And I'm so bloody excited. Like, genuinely, my mood has improved tenfold just because I've made a start. And it's like, yes, finally. So hopefully that just permeates into everything else I do and shows on stream. Also, moving mirrors that are 4 meters high is a pain in the ass. I'll tell you now. Hobby mood. Very hobby mood. Hey Aiden, how you doing? I'm just about to switch over to the well, switch the scene. But I'll do it now. Boop. And there I am. I will take my jacket off. And yeah, microphone. We'll move the microphone to there. We'll put that there. And I already had the fishing game open, Rupert. So your 2 fish redeems actually did something this time. I thought ahead of time. Fish, yes. Alien krill you had as pickle. Oh no, alien krill in the kitchen. Wait, aren't krill an alien race in a setting? Ah, it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered. But get your fishing. It's there. There's the fish. There's the fish. It's cool. I'm going to carry on building Leviathan. Bill are just tiny shrimp. Whales eat them. Oh, it's those things. Right, I need... What do the Terminators use, space-wise? It's 40 mil, isn't it? So I'm here to fish some fish to eat the krill. Krill. 40mm bases, and I need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're 25. I'm assuming that's what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 25. Cool. And hello, Tass. How you doing? 5 stream streak. That is awesome. So I've got 2 and a 25 left. I wonder what they're for. They got left to build. I don't know actually. We'll find out. Summon the blue whales. There will be whales today, I'm sure. Right, they go there. We want to go to this page. Like so. I think that's the sergeant, isn't it? Power sword. Terminator squad sergeant. We'll build him last. Will we get a blue whale? We'll find out. Hello, Saru. How are you doing? That way. Let's have a look. You need to add a multi-fish. A multi-fish? I don't know how to do multi-fish. Whales, I think so. When they're flying something in the game, probably. There's something close to that. Close to that in a game called... Oh, Gears of War. I like Gears of War. Gears of War is fun. Light got... Oh yeah, the light mass bomb. Which actually started the end of the world, which is funny. Glad the guys have new... I'm glad you guys have new Terminators over in 40k and 30k. Our Terminators are shorter than our Tactical Marine. That is terrible news. Terrible news. I'm sorry for your short Terminators. Or your shortinators. But you have the Tartarus and the... whatever the other one's called. You have the cool looking Terminator armor though. So, you know. We just have the one. Smallinators. 100% better than yesterday. Good. Good. Right. We're gonna skip Mr. Terminator Captain, which... Fine, so we're gonna go straight for this one. Rubber duck. Cataphracti, that's it. I think the Tartarus is kind of like the more like chunky chest ones, and the Tartarus ones look more kind of like the Roman legionary ones, right? So D9 and D10. There's 9 and 10. Cool, let's start with that. Yeah, we're just waiting for a refresh. There's rumors of Saturine ones in the next box, which might be the giant shoulder pad Eggnators. Wait, they're actually going to bring back the Eggnators? I thought they were like really early Great Crusade, no? Maybe unconfirmed. There's loads of third-party proxies of them at this point. Some good, some not so good. Cataphracti are the Roman dudes. Tartarus are the contempt-looking dudes. Yeah, that's it. AKA the 4++ one. What does the double plus mean? Because I've never understood that. Tartarus are more agile armor. It allows them to sweeping in. Ah, that's the difference. They're just... Hello, Ping. How are you doing? welcome, welcome. I will have a look when it is finished. Look, invulnerable save shorthand. Oh, okay. X plus is armor, X plus plus is X plus 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 is feel no pain. E.g. 3 plus / 4 plus plus me 3 plus armor and 4 plus. Is that how it's actually written in the books itself? Check the category. Ah, right. Boop, boop. Models. Done. There we go. Thanks, Sayori. And hello to Sayori and hello to Red as well. I didn't say hello to you guys. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys have a fishing good time. You're getting lunch. Awesome. Lunch is good. It isn't, it's just a community created shorthand. Ah, okay. I'm sure it all goes swimmingly. I don't know, this stream has a tendency to break because I break something at some point. I was actually very tired before the stream because but yeah, I'm streaming anyway because I am. And break stuff. I do break stuff. What are you gonna do with all this fish anyway? Well, that's entirely up to you. You could boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew, fry it, eat it, exactly. It's not always fish that you capture either. And hello there, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm building Terminators and we're fishing at the same time. So we'll see how many models I actually get done. Hey Veritai, how you doing? Start a sushi place that ultimately leads us to saving the world's tree and the kingdom of merfolk that depend on it for survival. To be fair, Tass, that sounds like the premise of a really good game. Although for some reason I feel like that's Dave the Diver. Fishy gameplay. The gameplay is very fishy. It is the premise of a really good game. It's the story of Dave the Diver. There you go. There you go. I'll actually have to pick up Dave the Diver at some point. Because I've played the Goddess of Victory Nikkei version of Dave the Diver when they did a crossover with it. And that was actually pretty fun. Man, if someone votes no and wins, they score big. They do. But I don't think anybody voted no. Oh, it ends in 3 minutes. It's a slice of Dave. Yeah, it's the Nikkei crossover was the restaurant part. It was like a mini 3D fishing game. And then I think there was a third component to it, but I can't remember what that third component was. I shall say no and gamble. Should have gotten it back in November. You'd have gotten the free Godzilla DLC. Ooh. Is that the DLC that you said you can't get anymore? Yeah, because Toho. Ah, okay. I mean, that sucks, but I think I'll live. Even if I do like my giant lizards. They aren't even selling it with the game. Yeah, that's a shame. They're doing a Yakuza DLC for Dave the Diver? Seriously? Maybe I should shorten the time from an hour to half an hour, possibly. Which will apparently include a beta. Oh wow, okay. Get this message. Easy. That one. Wait, what? That? Yeah, it's a Finnish fish. I don't know if you have like a gummy fish in Finland, but it's a Finnish fish. Gummy. I'm assuming it's well known because it's in this game. So, we also have Swedish fish. As opposed to a Swedish fish. On Verite, I got a 10 stream streak as well. I just realised that now. So, congrats on that one. I'm tasked with the 5 stream streak and then obviously Rupa with the 10. Where was I? It's here. I'll try and not spend too much time cleaning up today, but I still want to make sure they look nice, so. No worries, sir. I think everything's working as intended today, so. As I don't comp myself, will be fine. I would say that's famous last words coming from me, but hopefully it's not. Oh, I will show you one thing as well. I want to show you the Terminator I did. Let's have a look. Open up my webcam. It's gonna open. It's gonna open? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Video. That. Like focus first. Let's zoom the zoom. There we go. I added candles. Actually, maybe I should get in a... Added candles. At the top. Probably gonna add a few more and just add in a few extra details, but I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. I've tried to get like the melted wax effect. It's gone okay-ish. I'm not like 100% happy with it, but I think it's actually turned out quite nice. So, mood lighting, very much. And then obviously he's got his flail of destiny. So, looking well so far. What was he doing? This bit. This bit. Yes. Yeah, it's the flail lad. I wanted to, I didn't really want the iron halo on the top. So I decided, what else could I put there? And I didn't have a huge amount of choice, so I decided, why don't I use candles for once? Because I have a bunch of, I've got a bunch of 3D printer candles here, and then I've got the like 2 little tiny tracks, smaller individual candles that I can basically just pull off the sprue and stick them on. You can call him Candlejack. Oh wait. What do you mean, oh wait? Why is that an oh wait? Remember, I'm not as worldly in terms of film and television as everybody else. I find TV boring and depressing, and movies I don't really tend to watch much of. I did all this. Guess I didn't. Candlejack was a villain from the Freakazoid cartoon series back in the day. I used to watch Freakazoid, but if you told me to name anybody other than the main character, good luck. Rupert's showing his age. And if you said his name, he showed up and instantly kidnapped you. What? That sounds so random. But these minis are a bit dusty, so I'm kind of dusting them as I go. Because I don't always have boxes for everything. Called me Weird Grandpa. Okay, Weird Gramps. Take it off, and if it's not, then... Can I add ketchup? Arctic. Yes. Rupert got a car. Nice. And now drive off into the theoretical sunset. Have you never driven before, Rupert? I don't have a license. That is fair. That is fair. Okay, fishing game. How do you haul out a car? How indeed? I guess you're just really strong. That is strong. Yeah, you guys are kind of strong. If you can lift a blue whale and a whale shark out, then car shouldn't be much of an issue. But is chat real? Chat is always real. Just for the most part, I'm on a username basis with all you guys that like regularly watch me, so I don't see the point in calling you chat. That makes sense. I think if I had like a lot of people watching, then it makes a bit more sense at that point, but there's no point right now. Today we're on Wednesday, so probably going to be a Heresy Thursday tomorrow on Warhammer Community. And did you get any articles today? I don't know. I've not looked. No, not yet. Tomorrow also is the release of Last of Us 2 Remastered. Wasn't the second one not as good as the first? Or was it the first one that had issues? I can't remember which. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember which was which. But yeah, a remaster for games that haven't been out very long, I feel like is... I don't like the idea of it. Because it's like, why are you releasing the game remastered? I get it if you... No, it's like, if you want a project to be in a specific engine, and then either that engine comes leaps and bounds in terms of what it can do, or you want to move it to a completely different engine because you were time constrained at the time. I can understand then, but to just remaster it out of the blue, it just feels like a cash-in kind of thing. I like that. Because its plot goes to places. Now a remaster for Final Fantasy VIII, that would be mildly better gameplay, dumb asinine story because Drunk Man was given full creative control. And that's fair. I've seen games being destroyed by a single person before, so it's sad to see it happen. Big dumb revenge story that gets even dumber. More get into it. Oh god. I'm good, thanks. Other people for revenge is bad. Ignore it. Yeah, that's some pretty I don't know. Dusk1, Deltarune, and Deltarune 1-4 and Silksong. Yankee Kang, Mario Karto. What? Is this the Nintendo Direct that came out earlier today? Well, I haven't finished the first one. I'm going off games as I'm getting older. Honestly, I can understand that one. I think I'm always going to be a gamer, but I actually just enjoy being creative more. Like, I'm one of those people that would rather make my own games than play them. So I think I enjoy the creative process more than I enjoy a game, unless it's like a building game. In which case, I tend to play a lot of it. Or sim games. I kind of like simulation games a lot. Okay, that'll glue up fine. Where's my glue? Order some more glue soon. Going through these quite quickly. You should play that Vintage Story or that one game of the Viking. Well, Vintage Story, I'm looking at getting, and if you mean Valheim, then I will be playing that one on stream. That's not a problem. Used to be very picky with games when I was younger because didn't have the money to buy everything. Yeah, I remember when I got my first job, I was still young at the time, so I didn't really have anything to spend money on, so I kind of went nuts buying games. As you do as a young person who's not being taught how to handle money. There's also a new Valheim-like ask. Oh, okay. Then I started getting more when I got a job and disposable income. I think I back to being picky. Being picky's not a bad thing. Honestly. Especially in more recent times where you can dodge massive bullets. That made me look up. Treasure chest. Very nice. Bits. Let's move over there. I have too many games compared to my free time. Yeah, I've got a lot of games. If I should just go through my entire game backlog because I have so many games at this point. So many AAA games are trash when they come out. Yeah, too many. And they always have the mentality of, oh, we'll fix it later after release. It's like, I remember when games used to release fully complete, no DLCs, nothing. Expansions were fine, because expansions were a cool thing. But, yeah. It's sad. 11 and 12. Where's 11? Fat loot, very fat loot, yeah. Indie games are the... Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun finding indie games. Even if it's just like a short burst of fun, like maybe a couple of hours or a couple of days, weeks, it's still that nice happy little burst that you can't get with AAA games. Especially at AAA game prices. Isn't spent a crap ton on GOG getting some games on sale that I deem that many of. Yeah, I need to go through and actually start using GOG. I have it and I've got a bunch of games on there, but I need to wait for the sales and start looking at GOG a bit more seriously. I hate that Gacha loot box picking crap. Yeah. What's that? Got all allocated. Generally, it's better to buy GOG than Steam. They will at least sometimes make sure stuff works. Yeah, that's the other big thing about GOG. They actually make sure stuff works on modern computers. Now, if it's a gacha that you can't spend money in, and it's just designed to, I guess, elongate your time playing, then it's not that bad, you know? But if it's designed to make you spend as much money as possible, then it's, I would say, that's when it's bad. In the world of jobless now, so definitely can't afford gachas. Yeah, that's the other big thing. The reason I'm trying to get the ones recently. Also, modern games are way too file size. Yeah, they're getting ridiculous in terms of file size. In a 3-hour burst of fun and innovation from for $5 is so much better than getting 100 hours of slop for 70. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Makes that. That's just the 86 gig patch for Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Like, I can understand when games like Helldivers 2 have big updates, but I feel like those updates are them literally changing the game world and not necessarily adding new content. Music, please go back to playing. There are indie games I've paid $5 for that I've played for over 100. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I've got many examples of me doing that. There are a fair few indie games that I want to actually try. But it's why I mostly just wait for sales these days. I don't buy games new. Unless it's something I really, really want and don't mind supporting. Like, I pre-ordered Space Marine 2, and that's the first game that I've pre-ordered in a very long time. Because, one, I love Space Marine, and I wanted to play it 3 days early. And two, I didn't mind supporting Saber, because I guess I was just hopeful that they'd do a good job with it, and they obviously blew it out the water. I can't remember. They said they made that game on a budget smaller than... I can't remember what other games they compared it to. It's like they made a better game on a smaller budget than most AAAs. Speaking of, we should actually be getting the patch 7 for Space Marine 2 soon as well. Because they put out the public test server round 2. I believe after that it's going to be moving on to the main branch. Which will give us Space Wolves, cosmetics, and a what do you call it? An Imperial Fists champion. And they're doing a lot of weapon shuffling too, so more classes can have certain weapons, which is nice. That up a bit so it will go on better. There's a meme on file size I want to share. That as I deliver this news, I found out Deltarune Chapter 1 to 4 is a launch title on Switch 2. Oh. I'm surprised it's going to be on the Switch. Granted, I've not played it, nor have I really played, what was the other one called? The previous game. I forget. Undertale, that's it. Yeah, I've watched a couple of people play Undertale, so like I don't really want to play it myself at this point because it's like I'm good. I've seen enough from watching people. It's one of those games where I've enjoyed through osmosis. Deltarune then? Does Deltarune have anything to do with Undertale, or is it just a completely new thing? It's a quasi-sequel. How can it be a quasi-sequel? What do you even mean by quasi-sequel, actually? I soaked up enough through just videos and don't know. What do you mean you don't know? How can you call it a quasi-sequel and not know what you mean? It might be a sequel, prequel, or alternate timeline. Okay. But it's had a lot of the same characters different. Oh. Okay. You can play Deltarune easily without ever playing Undertale. It has extra, hey, it's that guy thing if you've played both. Ah, okay. It's the legs, and then it's the arms next. Deltarune is definitely an alt I'm like found it posted memeing game. Meme. Up, up. Western Game Dev has been here. How can you tell? 105 gigabytes. That's pretty good, actually. We got 13 and 14. It's also very true. We'll see how big the first title update for Monster Hunter is tomorrow, Friday though, because I reckon that's not going to be a small update. But I 100% get the sentiment. Don't play Deltarune until you yourself the time. Play a good game. I do play plenty of good games, thank you very much. Who this man? But luckily you don't need to worry about the deep. Super good. Yeah, there's a whale shark, which I think is the second biggest one. But the whale shark doesn't count as the whale. Meme of Frost opinion. You'll find that Frost is quite memeable in his opinions. But he accepts his fate willingly. And continues to like what he likes regardless. The thing is, for us, like, with games like Undertale and probably Deltarune as well, I've not really seen much of that one, is when it captures an audience, like, no other game can, very easily, yeah, they're gonna be, like, probably hyped up a bit more than they should be, but at the same time, if it's good, it's good. Plus, there's also you don't have to like everything. Because I don't like a lot of games that other people really enjoy, so... And that's given people latch on to goofy, amusing, or waifuable, exactly. In Undertale and Deltarune good, speaking of play Look Outside, it's tops. What's Look Outside, Rupert? And is it on Steam or GOG? I always get worried when you recommend me games. It's on Steam. I think it's on itch. It's like $10. What's it called? Outside. Look outside. Let's see. Look Outside is a survival horror RPG set in a single apartment building. A serious event turns anyone who looks out the window into grotesque monsters, leaving the world in absolute chaos. Scavenge the building to seek food supplies and weapons while encountering strange characters. Interesting. March 2025, overwhelmingly positive. I mean, I'll add it to my wish list now, so I don't forget about it. Let's have a look. Forever waiting for Zan to play Overload 2. I've still got it installed, Frost. I just need to get around to playing it. It will happen. Especially the lizard and fish, they're the main indie RPG maker horror RPGs, but more absurd than horror. Body horror though. Ah yeah, that's definitely not a sorrow game. I don't mind body horror, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Are you bonking me? I'll play it at some point in the near future. I can promise you that much. YouTube, what are you doing? Okay, it's working. Good. Oh, don't bonk. Ross just desperate for me to play Overlord 2. To be fair, from what I remember, it's a very fun game, and it has minions in it, which are one of my favourite. Oh, it's the singing fish. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh god, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, quack indeed. I'm going quackers. Oh yeah, Overlord 2. From what I remember, it's quite a fun game, and it has minions in it, which are like some of my favourite little sidekick characters to the main characters. Oh, I forgot. What's the like leader minion called? The like old minion with the robes and stuff. I forget what he's called. Null. Yeah, I found Null's VA in a children's TV program. And he plays the villain. He plays the villain in the in the kids' TV show as well, which is funny. I'm like, oh, I know that VA. Funny that he's still playing a villain, but that's fair. He just has one of those memorable voices that when you hear it, you're like, oh, I know where that voice is from, kind of thing. If you've ever played Overlord. Won't be able to tell you what the TV show was I saw him in. Like I said, it's some weird kids show. And they get drunk and pee on things and bring you stuff. Yeah, the minions are great. And then I believe Overlord 2 has the choice of 2 waifus. Three. Okay, 3 then. I haven't. 1 had 2, 2 has 3, if I recall correctly, but it's a choice. You just collect 3. Including the only interesting character in the game who is a secondary antagonist for a while. Okay. Yeah, those games don't really have memorable characters per se. Let's skip over that. Welcome back, sir. No, we did not get a whale. Well, we didn't get the blue whale. We got the whale shark, but that doesn't count. Oh, there was a tiger whale as well? Can I see the time when the thing started? Let's see. No, I cannot tell when the poll was, the prediction was started. That's a lot of ducks. Caught about 29 ducks it just gave me the achievement for. Many duck. Yes, many duck indeed. It was started 10 minutes in, so it should end 1 hour, 10 minutes. Okie dokie. New Patreon tier. I don't have a Patreon.
Request for hydrate confirmed.
I will hydrate, thank you. Patreon's always one of those things where I've gone, I could get a Patreon, but then what the hell do I put on it? Because it's not like I really do anything where I can offer people in exchange for that sort of thing. Like, at least if you're subscribed to me on Twitch, I feel like me streaming, you at least want to be here to watch me do stuff, and you find it enjoyable enough, both what I'm doing and company, to part with money that goes towards me. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I guess you get what I'm trying to say, I hope. Could just have a patron as a, here's a fun me streaming thing. Believe you can do that. You probably can do private stream. Private streams are a bit of an awkward one just because of how they work. Because I can't do private streams on Twitch because Twitch doesn't let you do private streams. And then while I could stream through Discord, I would can't remember which Discord nitro I've got, but I believe I've got the one that actually lets me stream at a decent quality. I think there is a room size limit though, people that can watch you on Discord. I can't remember what it is though. Wink wink nudge nudge. What are you wink wink nudge nudging me about? Could do miniature process. Okay. And I finished Ray. Took me 2 hours and turned out complete shite. I'm sure it's fine. I liked what you posted yesterday of the work in progress ping. I wouldn't sell yourself short. Your art is good. Let's have a look. Fund my wolf boy abduction. Are you trying to tell me something, Rupert? I've actually been considering doing a really stupid high tier, but I wouldn't know what. Yeah. The one thing I don't think I'll ever do is an ASMR stream, so don't get your hopes up too much. If you want an ASMR stream from a wolf VTuber, I can point you to somebody else I know that's also a wolf VTuber. Brim. does this go on? Goes on. See, that I won't understand. The power fist was the entire arm and the bottom half of the fist, but the top armor plate was a completely separate piece to the power fist. And it's like, but why? Let's check. Discord. And our. Hey, that looks amazing. No, we did not get a blue whale. And pink, that looks amazing. Thank you so much. I see Tassa's posting a raccoon with bacon. And the prediction? Oh, I'll have to check. There you go. Okay. Yeah, good. That is a lot of points, yeah. Sorry, Rupert, you weren't that lucky this time. What'll be hilarious now is, like, in the next 2 minutes, we pull a blue whale. That'll be the funny part. You've been spamming it? Spamming the fish? Even Frost is fishing. Frost doesn't ever normally fish. Goes. Oops. Was it? It's further back. Okay, so it's further back like that. Okay. And it down to 30 minutes. Cool. The next prediction is up. If you guys want to chuck some points in, see if you can get a blue whale and win some points. Power fist stuck up. We'll stick you to a base. Well, I say stick, we'll loosely place you on base. Yeah. Like that. I just push them onto the bases because I take the Sometimes I'll take them off for painting, or I'll take them off for doing the base at the end. Got it if you want it. I did get it. I am thankful. How'd you do the heart thing? Wait, no, that's not a heart. No? Is that a heart? I think that's a heart. It's upside down, but it's a heart. Take my wallet if you want it. No, you can keep your wallet. You are fine. I think it's song lyrics. Oh, it's song lyrics. Okay. I'm miles away today. 15 and D16. 15, 16. That's 15. I need to listen to more music, clearly. Most of the music I used to listen to is like from... What was it called? Was it called Kerrang? The music channel? Like from when that used to be around. Yippee! Hello, Jotun. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, because they used to do a magazine and everything, didn't they? I don't think Kerrang's around anymore. I'd be shocked if it was. Almost recovered from the Concrete. Fantastic news. You'll be ready to do it all over again in no time. I'm blamed for everything. It's okay. Prediction will end 8 PM UK time. Cheers, sorry. That's just so I know. Quack, quack. Yeah, kids have a habit of carrying things and making other people sick without actually getting sick themselves. It's like a superpower. It's an annoying superpower, but it's a superpower. Five minutes is more than enough exposure time. Yeah, at least the conventions are worth it, though, most of the time. I mean, most conventions are down in London for the most part, and then I still want to go to... Is it called Warhammer Fest? Or is it... I can't remember what it's called. The Warhammer one. Still want to at least go to that one. Still over 4 hours away. Yeah, I don't like driving anywhere anymore. The train's always fun, though. If there's no delays, breakdowns, accidents blocking the track. As was my last experience with a train. I think I got, like, an hour away from my destination, and then they were like, oh yeah, the line's closed because there's been an accident. And I'm like, great, so what do you do? It's like, the line's closed because of an accident. You have to get off the train. And I'm like, great, what next? The line's broke. So it's like, okay, so I have to call the people that I was going to stay with. They had to drive an hour to come and pick me up from the station. It was a nightmare. Please, YouTube, play music. No, not this particular day, they didn't know. But it was going to be faster for them to come and pick me up anyway, I think, so... Still, I like trains, even with delays. If we ever do replacement services in the West Country, yeah, West Country. I'd want my train replaced with a train. I want a road train. That's what I'd want. Is that not a tram? No, a tram's a tram. You cannot call a tram a train. I mean, it is a train, really, but... No, you're right, it's a tram. Trams are cool. They're just really expensive now. No, they're not worth it. Mind you, everything's too expensive. So. get this one. Hopefully I'll finish more than one Terminator on stream today. Captain, I feel like, was a valid exception because the captain. I only see cars and cargo trains. Nothing wrong with cargo trains. I have a guilty pleasure of watching those videos from people that like train hop, because you get to see like you get to see countries from a perspective you would never see otherwise if you didn't see it from a train. So they're always interesting videos to watch, even if it's totally dangerous and illegal to do, but you know. Who am I to question what people do in their pastime? Oh, it's free range eggs. I wondered what. You'd add some sound effects to the ones that I've added. They are expensive eggs. Free-range eggs aren't cheap. I didn't know Americans did free-range eggs, to be honest. All I know is you can't import American eggs into the UK because it's actually against our food compliance laws. One of those random facts that I know. And the reason they're a banned import to the UK is because in America, the way that the eggs are cleaned in America is they're bleached. That's why all eggs, most eggs in the States are white, because they're bleached white as part of the cleaning process. Whereas over here, you can't do that with eggs, so... Otherwise, the eggs would be a legal import. Importing food from the US is about to become a very bad idea. Yeah, I know there's a lot of ruddy stuff happening at the moment. But yeah, that I do not miss working with eggs back in my days. I imagine it was a nightmare. Oh, that triggers me horribly. E? Surely not. I need to... You guys need to see this. Hold on. Let me focus it. Right? That's glued on. Those barrels aren't perfectly aligned or straight. And it's not something that I've done. That's just how the model goes together. And that triggers me horribly. Like, I'm just trying to turn it just to see if it's how I've stuck it together, but no, that's how it's designed to be. How does that slide? Especially having to stocking super charity, yeah. And the head number is D17. It is here. Do that head. I can probably get away with doing the head on its foot. I was nearing burnout till the move down south Florida. Yeah, sometimes jobs just get to be a bit too much and you just kind of like... When you start autopiloting, you know you've kind of like burnt out on something. Unless the job is just so easy that you're autopiloting. Case. $15 left on the predictions, so we've got another 15 minutes before we see if we get a whale or not. Have a whale of a time. Yeah, it was at the end of 2022. How was it moving during the pandemic? Because, like, in the UK, we were still under the lockdown. We were still under lockdown at that point. But people were highly restricted in movement still. Marking stuff, scanning, and not that. You're just. Yeah, I move at my pace or no pace. But I still get paranoid that I'm working too slow even if I'm not, so... See, when it comes to certain jobs, I'm very much do it right, do it fast, so that I can go chill afterwards. But it's the go chill afterwards part that you don't get to do because people go, oh, you finished that quickly. Well, here, do this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and then people expect more of you. And it's like, no, please. I just wanted to sit down. So when the move was confirmed, I thought, screw it, I'll take the chance even in Shiver, Florida. Yes, you just have to worry about Florida, man. That's your biggest worry. Being good at work gets you more work. Yes, yes it does. In both good and a bad way. If you're self-employed, it's good. If you're not self-employed, it's probably bad. Looked out in getting a tech job at college. That's good. Your key skill is procrastination. Oh man, I know about procrastination. That's why streaming kind of holds me accountable to doing something, which is nice, because especially with miniatures, for example. Yeah, that'll be fine. Like, with miniatures, for example, I would have started this, and within 10 minutes, I'd have been, like, going through YouTube shorts, or be like, I need some ambient music, or I need a video on in the background, and I'll spend, like, 20-30 minutes doing that instead of actually the miniature stuff, and then I do less miniature content. But yeah, number 1, finished. Alright. The reason I'm not doing the Sergeant first is he has a sword, and I kind of want to give him a power fist. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. Glad I don't stream. I leave things part done all the time. I mean, so do I. It's like, I've got that half finished. That's primed and not started. I've started that and not done anything with it in, like, almost 6 months. You know, that's part finished because I want some parts for it. Part finished. You know? These are my biggest crime. I've got 3 of these sat on my desk, and they're from the Leviathan, they're from the Indomitus box, from 10th edition. And they only got primed, I think, at the end of last year. Still need to finish this. Ah! Which, you know, I'm working on it. Being called out. No one leaves the power sword on the Terminator Sergeant. Look, I have a thing for power fists, so I just want to give the Sergeant a power fist. Like, what can the Sergeant do? Terminator Sergeant, where are you? Every model is equipped with a Storm Bolter and Power Fist, so by default the Sergeant actually has a Power Fist. Interesting. Don't know about regular Terminators, I'm spoiled by the better Space Wolf outfit, which sounds nice. For every 5 models in the Terminators, for every 5 models in the unit, 1 Terminator Storm Bolter can be replaced with one of the following: an assault cannon, a heavy flamer, or a cyclone missile launcher. The Leviathan ones have the assault cannon, so that's set in stone. Any number of models can have their power fist replaced with a chain fist, so you can go chain fist. The Terminator Sergeant's power fist may be replaced with 1 power weapon, so it can be a power weapon. Okay. Actually, what's the difference between the power fist and power weapon? You'll spell with the Dark Angel Knights. Yeah, you get the plasma cannons, which it's like jealous. Can have half guns and half melee stuff, or put a cyclone missile launch field guy. Yeah, because it's a Terminator Assault Squad, but they only get Thunder Hammers and Twin Lightning Claws. Let's have a look. Power Fist is 3 attacks, 3 up, Strength 8, AP -2, damage 2. Power Weapon is 4 attacks, only Strength 5, AP -2, damage 1. Why would you do the Power Weapon? Power Fist just sounds like it's better on paper, even if it's 1 less attack. I don't know. I don't play competitively. So I need number 19 and 20. 19 and 20. There we go. That is now an illegal combo. Oh, really? Base Wolves can't do that anymore? They haven't had their codex yet, though. $19, $20, and then I need 21 and 22. There's 21. 20. Alright, let's start cleaning stuff up and do it again. We have not had a whale yet. We still have 5 minutes to go. So if you can get a whale in the next 5 minutes, then you will win part of the 20,160 channel points. Seems to be more elusive than I would have gave it credit for. What GW says is illegal stopped being my interest when they started legending most of my collection. That's also a fair point. A big ass whale, let me call my people. You can't say that about yourself, it's not nice. You know, the one thing that annoyed me the most about the Legends content thing is in 9th edition, the Space Marines had the Relic Terminator armor, so you could do like all the Tauros and Cataphracti. I think it was just Cataphracti, but... And then you could have the... Is it the Sicarian tank? The big tank with the main gun? I got one of those because it was in the 9th edition codex, and then they legended it for this edition. It's just like, no. But I don't even know if it's in Legends. I think it's just outright gone. But I'm just like, well, I'm playing with friends. I'm not playing in stores, so I'm not right bothered. I can use it if I want to, as long as my opponent's okay with it. I suspect that Space Wolves are about to lose most of their named characters and unique units, meaning this probably... Well, they've showed a lot of the Space Wolf stuff at the Adepticon reveals. And they've shown We've shown some very mixed units in terms of war gear. But we've only seen... We haven't seen everything yet. We just saw most of it. Yeah, it was the Primaris stuff. Ah, that is fair then, Tass. I hate their lore. I will say. I really hate the Primaris lore. I like the scale of the models. The models are a lot more the scale they should have been from the very start. And if they'd have just said, oh yeah, these are just Space Marines in Mark 10 power armor, I think they wouldn't have been an issue, but because they had to play the whole Gulliman coming back and secretly having this army built 10,000 years in the making and all that other rubbish. If they'd have done the story a completely different angle, I feel like it would be a lot more okay, at least like lore-wise, if you care about the lore. Which I stopped caring about the lore years ago. I just make my own lore up now. Scale is fine, the models are overly busy, and I be assembling them generally about half of the not ridiculous because you do. The units are all overpriced, I will say that much. I would say I don't 100% agree with you on them being very busy. I actually think Primaris are more generic than Firstborn Marines. I think they're too plain Jane, and they've not given us enough customization options in the kits to make them unique. Ding ding. Yep, no whales. So choose outcome. No. Even if you get your Primarch back at the end of the... Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it might be him. I'd like it to be Corvus Corax, actually. See, so... Few people said no, so... Last point. Yeah, Arcalade said Dawn as well, when we were talking about it in my server, Discord server. Dawn, I would really like to come back because I'm a massive Imperial Fists fan. Well, I say massive, I'm a big fan, not a massive fan. So I won't mind Dawn coming back. I can't see it, but he was never confirmed dead, so there's that too. The reason they are saying it is because you look at the last edition, Angron came out with the... Oh, with World Eaters, then the Lion came back. That's true. Well, who did Dawn fight and go missing with? Because didn't he, like, go missing on some... Chaos warship and all they found was his magic pain glove? Don comes back, he's getting the Emperor's hand to replace that claw. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Don't know, Primaris have always seemed to have a lot of pointless knives and pistols and pouches and shit. Yeah, hideous nonsense like the Blade Guard. Blade Guard are very busy, but they're meant to be the veterans, aren't they? So, like, I can understand with them, because to me, they're just, like, normal versions of Dark Angels. Like, if I look at... I don't have any to hand. I don't really know. Maybe it's just when I look at the kit, I just don't think it's much. But I guess that's just down to me. The new head base walls. I just hope they don't come out before I can afford to buy them. Well, they revealed them at Adepticon, and I think 10th edition is coming to an end by the end of this year. So, usually when they show models, they're out within 1 to 2 months of being shown. Bit of my Blade Guard from Assault Intercessors and Ice Shield. Ooh, nice. Uh, 10th is more than a year old. It's more than halfway through its cycle. Let me check. Edition. Porque. Audio. Lexicanium, that usually tells me. Oh, June 2023. And we're in 2025. It is April, so we're almost halfway. We're just about halfway through with 10th edition. Power swords from regular marine kits. 11th should be summer 2026. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking it would be closer to the end of this year. I guess it's just because of things moving. This is when 11th edition comes out and they give us the massive hook and switch where bait and switch where they have what's that Necron called? Is it Trazyn who has his collection? Trazyn gives us back the Loyalist Fulgrim. And we get Loyalist Emperor's Children. To fight against the newly released evil Emperor's Children. Make it canon. Oh, is it not canon? I honestly don't know where the books sit in terms of being canon or not. imagine that's what Trazon does do, Jotun. He has his limited edition Pokemon Ash Ketchum set from the second millennium, and he goes around acting like a Pokemon master. This Marines and Eldar finally getting kit refreshes. It's nice. Yeah, that I actually think is fantastic. Library is usually canon, which is dumb because it contradicts itself constantly. Yeah, writers just tend to do what they want and they don't cross-reference what other writers have done. So it's like, hey, I did this cool thing, it's canon, and then in the very next book this person goes, hey, I've done this other cool thing with also one of those characters and now this is canon. It's like, yeah, but that character's dead. Well, he's alive again, magically. It's just like, but how? Based on giving something back. Yeah, that would be the day. Maybe Trazon sees chaos as a bad thing that the Necrons can't quite defeat yet. Because they're still very sleepy. So why not have the Imperium do it for it, so they only have to worry about the Imperium? I mean, that was kind of the point of him getting involved in the fall of Cadia. Yeah, exactly. It was like, hey, Cadia falling is kind of a bad thing. I'm going to help you, Crawfish. He's just like, what? And then the planet still blew up anyway. So Trazon has opened his collection several times to help the Imperium. He actually loves humanity if you have read his lore. Huh. It's a reason many times in the fanfics or foreign quests I read, they got to pick and choose stuff. They stay a bit consistent story-wise. Yeah. Once you kind of like cherry pick the bits that stay and what doesn't, it kind of makes a lot of 40k stories a bit more palatable. He pokeballed Creed. He did pokeball Creed. I'm sure Creed's very sad about his missing boat, though. Well, as far as he's concerned, it's missing. More upset about Kel. Who's Kel? Is that the dude that usually follows him around? Sergeant L. Yeah, his flag bearer, he decided to have a go at Abaddon to let Creed escape. Oh, wow, okay. Let's see. Let's outright invent stuff like for so long. Ah, okay. Which is who the Rogel Dawn tank should have been named after, not salty at all. The Kel tank. Oh, does the Guard usually name their vehicles after heroes of the Guard? Not really, but it would. I suppose that's true. Typically names are named after the... yeah, like Arkenland for Land Raider. Turned a tractor into a war machine. Which, thinking about that now, makes absolutely no sense. How do you take an STC of a tractor and turn it into a Land Raider? When that's technically modifying an STC, which the Mechanicus don't do because... words. I don't know. I don't care to question stuff like that anymore. Jerry rigging? Oh, blue whale! Hazard got a blue whale. There we go. There is no prediction up though. But blue whale. Head shaped. Congratulations on your whale of a time. But yeah, I think it should have been called the Kel Tank, not named after some Berk that hasn't been around for 10,000 years. Yeah, that's true. Ooh! First time we've got a diamond. Congrats, Sayori. Getting some of the rare ones all of a sudden. Enough. Are any of you guys hobbying along today, or are you just chilling and fishing? drawing at the minute. Cool, cool. You're procrastinating your hobby? Well, that's an important thing to do. Playing some Dave. Dave is good. You could always do it. Minis is not a bad thing. Got a monster I need to finish soonish. Ooh. Unstar. But yeah, it's midweek, so could be a good idea. Never played a role-play game in person before. Would still like to do a like at the table D&D game or something. I think it'd be fun. Doesn't necessarily have to be D&D. It's just that's the easiest example that everybody's gonna at least have heard of. I feel like that's the same. I guess they all look super simple. Those parts, right, let's stick some stoof together. So, the back of the front stick first. Be a pain. Okay. Now I should just cut the pegs off because it'll make my life easier, but I at least like having them. They help line stuff up. I do cut them down half the time though, so that they're shorter, just because I feel like they do them too much. I was like, I'll put something in the prediction, but I can't, apparently. Streamer can't enter their own predictions. Which I suppose makes sense. It stops me adding in like 10,000 million points, even though I think I can just outright give people points. What? I actually don't know how to do that. see the do. Terminate symbol goes. But yes, it does. Cool. Quack quack. Quack quack. Seems pointless since the whale came just after the timer. Yeah, kinda. But it doesn't mean that the whale can't show up again, I suppose. I'll do it again. $69.69 on yes, that's funny. Let's get the next stuck. Back up again. Right, that's the body. Then what numbers are we? 25, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Three. I'm assuming the head is 27. Yes, it is. It's this one. At least it's not the trolley problem. don't fly away. This is honestly really nice and chill. Just chilling, you guys watching and chatting and fishing, and it's nice. And I'm actually getting through hobby stuff. I'm just in a really good mood. I think it's because I've finally started sorting my room out. I'm just actually in a really good mood. And I'll feel like I can, you know, do this a heck of a lot more. I mean, you could say, well, nothing's stopping you right now, but it's like, do you ever have those feelings where you just hate the environment around you and you're like, I hate this room or I hate this building, it's so oppressive, and it kind of just depresses you into not doing anything? That's how I felt about this room for so long. So I think it's just dampened my mood and just stifled my creativity. And like now this room is basically getting ripped to bits and redone the way I want it exactly. I'm just like, yippee! You just hate people? I mean, that's just you, Frost. That's a you thing. You're just the crazy cat man. You'll be alone with like 150 cats. But that's okay because cats will eat you, I'm sure. But yeah, that's just how I felt about this room, which is why I guess I've just had so many problems. But I'm happy. I'm happy, 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 happy. I'm just tired. That's why I don't sound as excited as I should be. I've got another 2 large mirrors to move tomorrow. And then we've got to cut those down into 3 pieces to make them more manageable. And then I'm basically going through and I'm boxing everything up. I'm throwing away stuff that I don't need anymore. Just generally decluttering. The toxoplasmosis have replaced your brain. Oh no. I hate my environment, but to move out is too much hassle. That's the flip side, yeah. Sometimes stuff is too much hassle to do. But because I'm getting a little bit of help doing it, I actually feel like I can get it done. Because all I need help with is stripping out the room and just getting that sorted. And then the rest is just building furniture and putting it back in and doing a couple of IKEA hacks. I'm going with IKEA furniture. And I'll have it how I want it. Units, lights, storage solutions, desk. All of it. Yeah, I think IKEA is fine, because I think, like I was saying yesterday, they have an entire system on their website to just custom build all the units exactly how you want, and then you just go and pick them up, so... The only thing I need to find that they don't do is... I need some soundproofing material because I want to soundproof the floor and 2 of the walls. The floor to block out sound entering and leaving my room. Same with the walls as well. Because one is a partition wall and one is a single layer brick wall. So I've got to find soundproofing solutions for those, and then a soundproofing solution for the door as well. Let's get a good carpet and underlay. Yeah, I know you can get that, like, thicker underlay, can't you? As well. I like IKEA stuff. Good portion of my stuff is IKEA, which is troublesome to move. Like them. Yeah, I've only really heard good stuff about doing IKEA stuff. Gotta get that soundproofing foam and some drywall. Yeah. Yeah, I've looked at the soundproofing stuff, and it's basically, hey, get a quote, and it's like, that's gonna be expensive. But those, like meter by meter foam tiles, they're rubbish. They don't actually work. Or, let me rephrase that. They do work, but the foam, those foam squares that are like all ridges and stuff, they're acoustic dampening tiles, where I want stuff that actually stops sound. Yeah, it's not cheap unless you DIY, then it's still not cheap, but it's cheaper. Yeah. Movers seem to hate the IKEA stuff, not sure why precisely, but it's what I've heard when moving. I don't know. I can't see why they would. Maybe they just don't want to break it. Which sounds weird, because you don't want to break anything when you're a mover, moving somebody's personal possessions, but yeah. And it's delicate, especially if not assembled correctly. Ah, okay. That would be why then. This cleaned up, so let's stick the doodad together and then stick it on the body. You're thinking of getting soundproofing stuff, only to stop my room noise from going down my stairs. From what I've seen, also it's not solid, it's all chipboard and hollow. Ah, okay, that's why. If you want to soundproof your door specifically, what I've seen is, one of the really good ways is to get, they're called movers blankets, and it's like a really thick, heavy blanket that movers use to move stuff. And basically get some industrial strength Velcro, and you sew one half to the mover's carpet, and then you stick the other half to the door frame. And then you just stick the moving blanket over the door, and then that will actually dampen most of the sound coming in and leaving your room. And then I don't know if you have them in the States, but we have these things called, what are they called? They're like, it's not a door jamb. It's like a long sausage, but it's like you put it at the bottom of your door to stop the draft coming in and out of your room. Sometimes people have them look like, you know, sausage dogs or long cats, or they might have like printed designs and other stuff on them. You can put one of those at the bottom of the door as well. Draft excluder, that's it. I knew somebody would tell me what they're called. You can use one of those to help with dampening sound as well. Zan selling minis? I'm not selling minis. I'm selling draft excluders. Maybe I'll do commissions one day, but not today. I'd like to buy one Mauler Fiend. I mean, I could build and paint you up a Mauler Fiend if you want. Expect it by Thursday. I don't think I can move that fast. I wish I could. Can you imagine fully building and painting a Mauler Fiend in, what, a day? I suppose if you didn't do anything else, you probably could. But the suing time. No! Now, once I've got the new setup and stuff, it's something to actually consider. If I feel like what I do is good enough, which I don't. Let's do the gun next. I have painted some guys in this all day. I get too distracted. That's my issue. Like I was saying earlier, I will procrastinate and look for videos and start doom scrolling on like YouTube instead of actually doing the painting. But streaming forces me to not do that because I can't really doom scroll while streaming. Is a good thing. And doom scrolling such a waste of my time when I could be doing productive stuff like what I'm doing now. Then I inevitably break something, you all shout at me for breaking something. I go sit in the corner and think about what I've done. Life goes on. Yeah, you don't even mean to do it and it just happens and it's like 30 minutes has gone and you're like, what the fuck have I just done? I'm supposed to be doing X, not this. And it's all because they're just like quick little snippet videos that you can just fly through so many so quickly, and I guess that's what traps your brain. And he's doing Twitter. Don't like Twitter. It's about to get much worse as well, but I'm not going to say too much about that. At least I have Friday to look forward to, because we get the new Monster Hunty update. And we get to go beat up Livable Fox. So that's going to be a fun stream. Although I have a funny feeling we'll be plagued with network issues and all that other fun stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Also, I'm going to ask a really weird question because I'm curious. But it's something that was asked of me. It was something that was brought up in a conversation the other day. And I kind of just want to see what people think. I don't consider myself a very big content creator at all whatsoever. I just stream stuff. But, what would you guys think about merch? Like a hat or stickers or something that you can just buy. A mug, even. Because I don't think I need it. Or at the very least, not yet. But I just wonder what people thought about that idea. It was asked to me, so I'm asking you guys, because you watch me, you support me, so let's say no. Okay. I like cables on minis. I hate taking mold lines off cables on minis. Who wouldn't mind one person to see? Yeah, I'd rather get... I can't remember what the company's called. There's a company that does, I think it's printed in flexible resin, and basically you just cut it to suit, and and you just bend it into shape. They do the same thing for ammo feeding tubes, like what you see on Calgar's Power Fists. They do that kind of thing as well. I've been looking at Space Marine colors. White with gold accent. Which one?
Request for hydrate confirmed.
White with gold and green accent. That's gonna be a successor chapter. That's for sure. White Yep, chapter 5 minutes. Sons of Medusa, it could be. Ultramarines, Dank Angels, Doofwatch. No, white, gold, and green. Alright. Fighting Bay. That's white, golden. The Mentors. Be them. Although it's only gold on the Lex Imperialis. There is them guys. I don't know if it's them. Sons of Medusa are an Iron Hand chapter. Okay. Yeah, they aren't in here then. Move it there and paste. Remember to fish, guys. Sons of Medusa are green, green and black with white helmets. Yeah, you guys actually ran out of casts, shockingly. Before I had to stop you guys casting because you wouldn't let me leave. No escape. When I know I can do it, I'll just let you guys do it, but, you know. I can't yet. That should be the prediction over. Yeah, there was no blue whale. I'll be going at least another 30 minutes, so if you want to chuck up another prediction for 30 minutes, that's fine. I suppose what I should do is I should pause the casting while the prediction's going, so the castings only happen post-prediction, but I don't know. I don't know what's the best course of action. Well, there was a blue whale in between the predictions because the last prediction ended. Hazard got the blue whale, and then we started the next prediction. Okay, I will. Let me pause casting. It's still gonna count your things because it's here in the corner. Got 41 fishes in line. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly a bio break in a second. Not yet. The guitar at the start of this track always sounds like it's echoing in my room outside of my headphones, and I get paranoid. Fish. Yes, fish. Anybody know if there's a category for opening cards on Twitch? Like packs of cards and stuff? Yeah, I just thought I'd ask. I wasn't really expecting anyone to have an answer to that. I was just curious about looking myself. Okay, I will be back in a moment. And I'm back. Got the marine inserts. Okay, let's have a look at this space marine. I don't know if that's an official chapter or just a made one. I'll have to look around for what chapter that could be. I mean, it does have the Ultramarine symbol, but that's the default symbol in Space Marine 2, so... Because that's from Space Marine 2. Alright, the, Resume the fish. Shooting. Cool. The white console. Okay. Yeah, white, green, and gold was the pre-heresy colors. I think, didn't they have more of a creamy white rather than like a pure white? That's number 2. So that's 2 Terminators. Errand. Alright, sorry, Ori. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, pretty sure it's white console. You want to link in what that one is in your Discord, sir? Yeah, that looks like what it is. I believe they're a Raven God success chapter. Looking at the chapter symbol. Ultramarine successor. Ah, okay. Let's see. I need 28, 29, and 30. 28, 29, and 30. Is that on this small? Yes. Because everyone is an Ultramarine successor. Ugh. Don't like that lol. Let's just go that. So where's 28? It's 28. It's not that everybody's an Ultramarine successor, it's that most of the Primaris are Ultramarine successors. That's 28. 29 is the leg. And then 30. This one. Well, totally different from the Black Templars. Yes, one could be in the Death Watch. Any Space Marine chapter can join the Death Watch, because the Death Watch have their armor's all black, and then they have So like with Death Watch, they have a Death Watch shoulder pad that replaces the shoulder pad that the chapter symbol's normally on, which is the left side, and on the right side they usually have put the origin chapter symbol on the right hand side. So yeah, any Space Marine can come from any chapter, or what are called, I think they're called black shields, where a Space Marine can completely paint their armor black, go knock on the Watchtower's door and say, hey, I want to join the Death Watch, and you get let in, pretty much no questions asked. I believe that chapters have to tie a certain number of guys to the Death Watch. It's something like that. I can't remember what the exact law is behind that. And then I need parts 31 and 32. There's 31. Or like in Titus's case, he was sent to the Death Watch as part of his penance. Two. And I need 35, 36.
Hello.
Ah! Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I decided to come in because I decided to open up the White Console's Lexicanium page, and I just figured I'd read it out.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Okay, so I'll just read this out quickly. As one of the Ultramarine successors, located the farthest from the Ultramar, it is a rare case for a celebration where the White Consoles appeared in the court of Marnius Calgar. Unusually, the White Consoles have two chapter masters.
Of course they do.
One oversees the defense of the chapter's homeworld of Sabatine, and commands a standing force ready at the moment's notice to respond to chaos incursions through the Cadian Gate, and the other one is responsible for the operations of the chapter's air forces in war zones further afield. It is doubtful that this is sanctioned by any entity in the Codex Astartes, and the reason it has never been challenged is the chapter's homeworld distance from Ultramar. Also, unusually, the White Consoles seem to worship the Emperor as a god, and seems to be part of the Imperial cult, unlike most other Astartes chapters. The White Consoles maintain sovereignty over several nearby systems, and the chapter officials are expected to oversee the administration of each world before advancing to a higher rank. As such, these officers are often found in command of local troops. This is considered to be a smaller version of the Ultramarines' practices within Ultramar. One of these was the Boros system, which they ruled from the star fort Cronus, the largest space station in the Segmentum Obscurus, until the entire system was corrupted and the star fort destroyed by the Dark Crusade of the Wordbearers and subsequent invasion of the Necrons. Under the Undying One, Proconsul Cassius Austrius and Cujadator Gaius Aquilius, seemed those are indeed names.
Gaius Aquilius.
Gaius is literally Gaius Aquilius. Seem to be the only two Astartes involved in the governmentship, however. Every battle brother has to serve as a coadjutor. I don't know how that word goes.
Is it adjudicator?
It's Coadjutor.
I have no idea.
Yeah. In the years after rising from the rank of a neophyte, a selection of veterans are also chosen to act as proconsuls. Becoming a proconsul is a necessary prerequisite of becoming a sergeant or captain. Proconsuls have led local troops of Savatine or their vassal worlds into battle, granting them some knowledge on the Imperial Guard. During the 12th Black Crusade, the White Consuls were one of the 3 chapters, together with the Exorcist and Red Talons, that entered the Gothic sector after a warp storm had isolated the sector ended and fought in the Gothic War. When the 13th Black Crusade started, the White Consuls answered the call of Cadia by sending all of their companies except for the 4th, who was left as a skeletal guard on the planet Celestine. In the aftermath of the Great Rift's creation, during the 13th Black Crusade, the chapter's homeworld was overrun by the forces of Chaos. Though the remnants of the chapter managed to escape before Savatine was corrupted by the forces of Nurgle, the chapter now seeks out a new world to claim as its own and rebuild. So, as far as I can tell, it's basically Ultramarines, but they decided, hey, let's do a few things different, and they were like, the more I look at this, the more I think, oh, these guys are just like loyalist Lufthuron.
I like how they have 2 chapter masters.
Yeah, one for offense, one for defense. That's a bit.
It's interesting. It is story time with Sorrow. He's the story man.
Hello,
Also, I like what
Tass
said. Guy of Tequila. That's the guy's name.
Yes.
Chapter Master Guy of Tequila.
Guy of Tequila.
Like the catch up with what people put in chat.
I really need a Chaos win against the Imperium. We need Chaos to win against the Imperium. I mean, if any of the local I'm not sure if you've read any of the in recent books across, but of all like the books that have come out, Chaos has just been winning non-stop.
He became a Black Shield as he did not want to return to his... Oh, that's why he became a Black Shield rather than going back to his chapter. Okay. The case have been winning a lot. Books are good.
Yeah. But yeah, as far like one of the most recent things is called the Nuckman Gauntlet, which is like it is one of 2 only routes to the other side through the rift to the other side of the Imperium.
I heard the Nut something gauntlet.
Nuctmund. I know it's a weird name.
Okay.
Or Noctmund. I don't know, but it's like one of like, hey, this is very thin route that leads from one side of the Imperium to the other, and it's like, oh, okay, and they basically set up as KDO 2.0, and then in the most recent book, hey, yeah, Chaos won.
Ah.
So it's like, okay.
And just Takumi things. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're currently having story time with Sorrow and building Terminators.
We are talking about the White Consuls and how they are massive nerds because literally to become a sergeant they need to become a politician.
No.
It's
for the backlog. Ooh, very nice.
No, seriously, just looking at this, a battle brother to rise from the rank of a neophyte, they need to act as a proconsul. I looked up proconsul. Proconsul is literally a governor of a province. They need to be a politician in order to become a sergeant.
No. I mean, it's good if you need to deal with the Imperium, but...
But would a White Consul fashion himself out of the Xenotech system of coils to battle with? Electrocute, in fact. I do not know. There's not a lot of lore on them. Considering that they're Ultramarines, probably not.
Usually you're looking for the less codex compliant chapters.
Then again, they're not being very codex compliant.
I mean, that's true. 2 chapter masters.
Yeah, they got 2 chapter masters. It's like they're basically sort of like probably the most codex divergent ultramarines. I guess that's the best way to put them.
I don't know. There's some successor ultramarines that have fell to chaos. They're very much divergent.
It is my canon that even in the bowels of the warp, these ultramarines are like, okay, we need to organize and build an empire. We need to pay our taxes, chaos taxes.
It's taxes.
Chaos taxes. So what are the special bits of the White Consuls outside of organizing political polls and taxes? They have 2 chapter masters.
Yeah, that's literally the only real special thing about them.
They have 2 chapter masters, and it's common for them to lead guardsmen.
Which that bit I actually like.
So it's like, hey, they base again. I'm getting like Astral Claws vibes with Badab War, which were basically like, hey, these Space Marines are going to take Imperial Guard squads and have them under their command.
Oh, is that what Astral Claws do?
Oh, that's what the Astral Claws did before the Badab War happened.
Oh right, they got bedabbed.
They got bedabbed into Red Corsairs.
No. I got the Macross 40th anniversary HGBF build strike foot. Been wanting that specific. Oh, nice. I can't say I'm very familiar with jets and whatnot. Or is it Gunpla? It sounds like Gunpla. But maybe I'm wrong.
Well, Macross is like kind of Gundam adjacent, isn't it?
I don't know. Or
I don't know.
recently got into Gunpla.
Yeah. I don't know. White Console really fits my Archon Knight idea. Yeah, okay. If you want to go for it, Vertai, that's fine. I mean, the whole point of Deathwatch is that they do things that would, where they've got a lot of freedom to do whatever they want.
I've got the Tolgeese EW. I've not built that yet, and that's a real grade 1. I've got the MS-06F Zaku 2, which I also need to build. That's real graders. I've just not got around to building them yet. High grade isn't. I do want to try some of the high grade stuff. Macross main mecha are oh, they're the transforming fighters. Okay. It's one of the starter grades to the hobby. The UB grade. Okay.
Wait. I think I've remembered now. Isn't Macross what BattleTech was based after?
Ass.
Yeah, hang on.
Give it a quick Google.
Yes, Macross is one of the things BattleTech's based off. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can absolutely see that.
Shows a picture, sorry.
Yeah. Hang on, let me get you this.
Let's clean. Stick those two together. Battletech is an amalgamation of 3 animes. Really?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's there's that, and like looking at that, I can see at least 4 mechs there that look, or 4 robots there that are basically just battle mechs.
Oh yeah, I can see the theme.
Yeah, it's like the third one there, the Glaug is a marauder. The going along the right, the tomahawk looks like I want to say a Loki or a summoner or a warhammer maybe. The Spartan is an archer, and then the defender is a rifleman.
Okay.
Or
Cool.
I guess other way round, because yeah, this came first.
We do have plenty of Gunpla and Battletech then. That's good. Good. Oh, it's those ones. I know which ones they are now. I've at least seen artwork of them. It is Thunder Snow. Wait, you're getting thunder and snow? Yes? Now my cross messiah is a backlog, at least until the week of Easter when I go on a road trip to Florida. Okay. I would love to get my Gunplas built, it's just, yeah. I think what I want to do with them is maybe give them some very minor battle damage and for them at the very least. Because they look nice all built together and all clean and stuff, but I kind of want mine to look like used.
Yeah.
We'll be careful, Task, because thunder and snow sounds kind of scary. Can you get lightning and just snow? That sounds weird, doesn't it? A thunder and lightning storm, but it's snow. The US Robotech show, which I love, is an unholy amalgam of several redubbed and edited Japan shows, of which Macross was base and first. Oh, okay. Cross Psychic I have. It's from Medabot's kit line, because the game he's from is JPO. Ah. Oh, you can. Stop coming down. Odd. Okay. Still, be safe.
I should work a bit more on my Battletech stuff.
Good work on your battle.
I should do trying.
You are also artiste.
Yes, I know. That's why I just said. I
Yes.
should be doing my drawings.
And draw.
I am drawing.
Did it sound like you were doing Battletech?
No, I said I should be doing Battletech. I should do my Battletech sometime.
Oh. You're that gif of that dolphin. I am artiste.
I don't actually know that meme.
Hold on. I need to send you that now. There you go.
I am artiste. Yes.
I am artiste. It's a fun gif. So yes, Robotech is a Franken show. Amusingly, it's the same basic. Power Rangers. Oh, okay. I thought Power Rangers came from like, oh, what's he called? Like Kamen Rider and stuff like that. Like it spawned out of that.
I think it did.
And is
Pretty sure it did.
he called Super Sentai Man or something like that? I
Yeah.
think that's one, or it's a similar name. I'm probably not saying it right.
Pretty sure it's Sentai.
See your pencil marks on the back cover of the sketchbook. Cross is the fusion of both Meta B and I'm gonna butcher Rokushu attributes. I thought paper like it owes you money. Power Rangers came from Super Sentai shows. Oh right, okay, it is Super Sentai, right. Not actual. Putting together Japanese shows. Robotech is from Super Dimension Fortress, Macross, Super Dimension Cavalry Southern Cross, Genesis Clamber, Mospedia. Some really funky names.
Yeah, I do not know. All I remember is BattleTech keeps getting in trouble because of them and because of the mechs looking like still basically looking identical to the Macross mechs or some BattleTech mechs.
But you can't really help it if that's what you originally came from.
Yeah.
You're always going to see those similarities and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they've basically settled it. But they still get like some trouble every now and then again. I think they're just like they're now distinct. I think most of the mechs are now distinct enough.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff did take inspiration from anime back in like the 80s, but like the 80s and early 90s, I feel like that's when I would have said like the Western world could get away with taking heavy inspiration because the West and the East didn't really share like products and TV, and the internet wasn't really a thing. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it didn't matter as much back then, but more you could get away with it. Whereas now it's like everybody shares everything. I'm just cleaning up this bit of cable on camera. It's annoying me. Cyberpunk has nothing. Ghost in the Shell. I can definitely see the Ghost in the Shell influence in Cyberpunk. And sort of in Shadowrun as well, for that matter, to be
honest. Oh, yeah.
Ling of Shari was more of a on the wall. The official dance. Funny, yeah. Slap them. A lot of cartoons from the 80s. selling toy lines. That I can agree with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like Action Man, G.I. Joe, Barbie. I think Barbie had a TV show, right?
I'm pretty sure. I would be surprised if it didn't.
Care Bears, My Little Pony, stuff like that. They all... He-Man, Transformers.
Mhm.
They were all to sell toys. Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. Thunderbirds. Captain Scarlet.
Stingray.
Doo, 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 doo. Yes, Stingray, Biker Mice from Mars. Oh, what were the cats called? Was it Thundercats?
Thundercats, yeah.
Oh yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The yellow jumpsuit for a news reporter was such a weird thing to do. But I suppose it did make the character stand out from regular, generic clothed news reporter.
Hmm. Yeah, Mayors knew exactly what they were doing. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. That's the thing, you could get away with a lot back then.
Yeah.
SWAT cats. That's what I was thinking of, I think.
SWAT cat?
Which reminds me... Oh yeah, because you just said Samurai Pizza Cats as well. SWAT Cats, I think, was... it was two characters in, like, a jet. And there was a female mechanic, I think, as well. I can't remember. I believe that was SWAT Cats, right? Reggie test.
I've never heard of the SWAT cats.
Look them up. They're in like blue/purple jumpsuits, and they had like a weird jet thing.
Let's see.
I don't think I ever watched it.
Those guys look weird. They look like, I don't know, they look like Disney villains.
They're the good guys. Radical Squad. That I don't know. Oh god, I remember the name of a show that's really long.
Oh.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Oh god, I remember that. I remember it mainly because even when as like a 10-year-old kid, when I first heard that, I thought that's a stupid name. It's like, and if a 10-year-old kid thinks that's a stupid name, you know you've gone somewhere.
The show was decent, from what I remember, but maybe that's just me being a kid. I remember watching Sonic Sat AM before school on I think it was like on a Tuesday or something like that. So that's when it was on TV.
Sat AM. Is that the one with Scratch and Grounder?
No, that's Scratch and Grounder's The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the original animation. Sonic Sat AM is basically the 40K Sonic universe.
Oh, it was the it was the one where Eggman was actually like a monster, wasn't he?
He was an absolute badass and a monster. Yes.
Eggman was literally just a 40K villain.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 second.
Okie dokie. We never got the Sonic show in Finland. That is sad. Yeah, because they did Sat AM. They never did... I think they did 2 seasons. Never did a 3rd season. Then they did Sonic Underground, which was supposed to be in the same universe as Sonic Sat AM. But weird and music, and Sonic had siblings all of a sudden. It never got finished. Oh, I remember Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. that was a good show. Oh, the Mighty Ducks as well. The ice hockey playing ducks, alien ducks from space. You know what I've noticed just now? A lot of Western cartoons had anthropomorphic characters. Blame Disney, yeah. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Sonic Underground. Yeah, that's the one with Manic. It's like a spin-off of Sonic Sat AM. It never got finished, and the songs were super cheesy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
DuckTales. Woo! Don't sue me. And then there was... what's the one with Scrooge McDuck? Him and... what was it? Huey, Dewey, and Louie? His, like, 3 grandsons.
That was DuckTales.
Oh, that was DuckTales. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yes. No, you're right. Look, there was, like, 2 or 3 shows that were very similar and shared the same characters.
And they all had ducks.
Yes. Someone also explained why Donald Duck speaks the way he does to me, and it's probably not true, but it makes total sense, and it just... I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, and it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but... Donald Duck speaks the way he does because he has PTSD.
Oh, yeah, I remember hearing that.
From screaming so much in the Navy.
Yeah.
That's silly. Also, and this is the same reason they always had lasers and whatnot instead of real guns, is either to have violence without anyone actually getting visibly hurt, or not to have it break suspension of disbelief. It's easier to have Spider-Man hit by a laser and him shrugging it off than to see him take a shotgun blast to the chest. He's not wrong. Somehow I always guess I like grass green characters like Bannock or Jazz Jack. Oh, Jazz Jack Rabbit. Was that a show or just a video game? Also helps make the toys because realistic guns, that's also true. It's done. Though Jazz showed. Yeah. Reminds me of the Tick and Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Yes. Yeah. I want to build this 10, so I've at least done 3 of the 4. That's my goal. So it is said.
I have spoken.
Yeah, that's it. I have spoken. I was thinking that. I just was like, no, that's not what it is, but I couldn't remember what it is.
Yeah, I have never actually watched Mandalorian, but I remember that line.
I have spoken.
Yeah.
Wimpy_Wolf raided with 23 viewers.
Oh, damn. Wimpy Wolf, thank you for the raid. The Cookie Box Club has entered.
Ooh, dang.
Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. How are you all doing? There's a shout out for you. My name is Zan. I am a Wolfie VTuber. I am a variety streamer, but I've mostly been streaming miniatures recently. We're building Terminators. Cool dudes in suits. We give you a follow back as well. How was your stream? I hope you did well. What were you up to? Hello. Yeah, we're doing miniatures and chat is fishing. Was good playing Borderlands 2 for 12 hours. Don't know if I could manage 12 hours, but that's dedication.
Well, hours of Borderlands.
I mean, that's fair though, because like, honestly, I can play 12 hours of a game really easily. Oh, ad started at the worst possible time. Zan, I am Zan. Hi. And yeah, 5 days. What was he doing? Oh, no. Yes, no, lol. Now I know why. Oh yeah, the chibi storyteller is Saru.
Ignore me. Ignore me. I am not the focus of the stream.
That one is Saru. That one is me.
Ignore me. I am just a figment of your imagination.
But for those that have just joined, I have a channel point redeem called Fish. If you want to actually fish in this game on screen, which is what my chat's currently doing, it's 10 channel points. Channel points are free, obviously. By all means, cast your line and see if you can get the elusive blue whale.
Blue whale.
Giving you a follow as well. So now I have somebody new to raid into. I always like making friends. I'm very awkward at making friends, but I like making friends. Let's see if I can say these names properly. Mara Barrett, thank you for the follow, and the Queen Nelsilia, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy your stay. But I also like making friends with other Wolf VTubers because I do. Alicia. There we go. There we go. Like see ya.
Alicia.
Oh, Alicia.
That's how I would say it. Alicia.
My excuse is I'm dyslexic, so I butcher words. It's my talent to say words completely wrong. Done that bit, that bit. There. Here. Music, don't stop on me. You're supposed to be playing. Stopped on me, hasn't it?
Quite possibly.
Yes, it has. There we go. It's back again. It pick and chooses what it does and doesn't want to do. Clean up the car. But yeah, we've built 2 of these. I'm at least building a 3rd tonight. before we finish up, because I at least want to get 3 out of the 5 I've got built. And I've also built this guy I built on Monday, which is a captain. And he's got his flail and a bunch of candles on his head, because why not? The thematic. Right, so stick this together. Do I stick the leg on? Leg goes into the lower socket. I'm gonna lurk, so I'm gonna go get cookies. No worries. Thank you very much for the lurk, and again, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciate it. Leg goes on first. And the leg up. So. Oh, mold lines. My mortal enemy when it comes to miniatures. But it's the price we pay for injection molded models.
Yeah.
At least Games Workshop's gotten... I wouldn't say they've gotten better about having horrendous mold lines, but they've gotten better about the placement of mold lines, I would say.
Joel the Sturgeon.
What?
It was Joel the Sturgeon.
Oh, Joel the Sturgeon.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention. I don't... Lots of muscles. Yeah, muscles seems to be a common catch in this. I think we've pretty much caught everything at this point. No, don't drop it. Front's done that, so now I need to go down the back. Scooter. That's the leg clogged up, so now leg sticks in like that. So just need need to tap down a smidge.
My neck's hurting, so...
Oh no, not neck hurty.
Neck hurty.
And socket. Yep. This. This together. Throwing things everywhere now. Blue. Still not broken anything in this stream. Okay, so that's that. That one. Now, let's clean the legs. Well, the leg guards. Plates? More plates? I don't know. Alright, let me check that as well. Oh wow, we've run out of casts. People have fished their last fish.
The last fish. To be fair, we're getting. To be fair, we're ending soon anyway, aren't we? So.
Yeah.
As you said, you were going. Yeah. I'll stop that prediction, and we haven't come across another blue whale.
We have not.
Oh, I can't because I put in a bet. Oh no, Tacitus is the last bit of fishing.
Fine. I'll leave the prediction going until all the fishes have been fished.
But he's still going. He keeps going. Stop.
They call him the fisherman.
Oh no.
I actually just want to see like a raccoon in one of those kind of like jungle hats fishing. Stab, word stab. almost got this Terminator built after 500. The crown! King of the raccoons. Thank you for the 30 bits.
King.
And the giant raccoon. King of the trash pandas. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, we've just got this last leg plate to do, and the head, then this Terminator is finished. Just a bit of deal.
Okay.
Why are you yawning? Why are you yawning?
I don't know.
The night is young. It's only 10:01 p.m.
I am tired.
No sleep, only artiste. It's an urban myth that artists sleep, right? 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 Good, but it's there. So there we go, it's coming together. And we get a base and that. Cool. We clean the head up so that time after I've stuck the arms on. There we go. Can't remember what grit these two sanding sticks are, but it's nice because I've got like a rough one that just roughs it down, and then I've got like a very fine grit one that almost like it feels like it buffs the plastic, but it just makes it really nice and smooth.
And yes, I am EP.
Yeah. There we go. Cool. Let's stick this together. So first, the power fist. And Storm Bolter arm. That. Okay. the head. Socket. In the arm. Where is it? There we go. There we go. That's that one. Ooh. That was good. That's what I'll be finishing for today as well.
Okay.
So I've got 3 Terminators done. I've got another 2 to do. So I've got the Terminator with the Assault Cannon to do, and I have the Sergeant to do. And I want to do something different with the Sergeant, so we'll look. Then I've got the Homing Beacon to do as well. That. So we'll be finishing that next time. Let me have a quick check of something. Have a look. Very good.
Request for hydrate confirmed.
I will hydrate, thank you. Where's my hydrate? Oh. Yeesh has gone, as we are finishing. Yeesh. Yeesh. Go. There we go. That's me, and you're there. There we go.
Oh.
Oh man. Right. I will set up a raid. We're gonna go raid Bayholder. She is currently doing miniatures herself. So that's gonna be fun. So thank you all for coming today. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who has followed. So much appreciate you giving me a chance. Hopefully I won't disappoint. Thank you to Wimpy Wolf for raiding as well. Do appreciate that. And thank you to everyone who has donated bits or otherwise fished and kept me company. It's actually been really nice having the company. I will probably be streaming tomorrow. What? I'm not sure. I'll let you know. I have socials. Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I also have a Discord. It's up to you if you want to join them or whatnot. But it's there. That's it. Have a wonderful evening. And I will catch you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.